it going today, guys? Trucks and Water here. In today's video, we have a first on the channel. I have a 1997 Ford F350 7.3 liter Powerstroke diesel. That's right, the GOAT of the Powerstroke world, the 7.3. These trucks were, back in the day when they first came out, were kind of revolutionary because, you had the 12 valves that were all mechanical, but these were the first kind of electronic ones besides the Chevy diesels that came out with that no one wants to talk about because they were total dog crap. The 7.3 liter is like the 12 valve of the diesel world. They're reliable. They're not fast by any stretch of the imagination. You will not be blowing past people, drag racing them, anything like that, but they can pull a crap ton. There's people pulling way over the maximum limit and having no issues doing it. This one in particular still does pull a gooseneck. Even with the setup it has on it, it still pulls a gooseneck. It's on a 4-inch lift, 24 by 14 American Force blades. So the stance of this truck is unfreaking real. It looks so daggum good with this black paint. We've got the international badging on it because it is an international motor, even though it has the Ford logo on the motor. The suspension's been powder coated. I mean, it just makes the truck pop so well that it's one of those things. Like these trucks, you go back maybe 5 years or so, these trucks were not heard of in the I mean, they were heard of in the diesel world, but no one was really building them. It wasn't until the past 2 or 3 years that people have really taken an interest in these 7.3s and building them to what you see nowadays. Like Scoop does it on Instagram. That King Ranch 7.3, I forgot what his Instagram name was before he sold his truck. A lot of guys are now building these trucks, and I can see why. It's that classic body style that everyone loves, like the 2nd gen Dodges, 1st gen Dodges too. I mean, everyone loves this classic body style. This truck does have some engine mods done to it. You're talking about a Banks intercooler, a Beans D66 thrust turbo, so it does provide a lot more air to this engine. Other performance mod, it's got an Edge programmer on it. It's got a 12-inch stack out the back, and it's got a cold air intake. And to me, it seems like it's a lot more peppier than what I would think a 7.3 liter is. I have not driven a stock 7.3 though, so I can't tell you 100% what that feels like. So your basic stuff done to the truck. It does have the automatic transmission in it, which, love it or hate it, is still more reliable than a typical Dodge transmission. They weren't that good, especially when you turn these trucks up and or tow a lot of heavy loads and you're constantly shifting through the gears, trying to find that right gear. But like I said, it's still pretty much better than the Dodge transmissions. I hate knocking on you Dodge owner guy, but we all know the stock 2nd gen transmissions are not that great. We can't get around it. It is what it is. Now, with the big wheels and tires on it and the spacers on it, it does drive. You have to be aware of where the placement in the road is. But other than that, it drives pretty daggone well. It does not have any shocks in the front end, so it's not exactly bouncing all over the place, but you can pretty much keep it in the lane as long as you're not on some twisty back roads, or like I just did a hairpin left-hand turn. But anyway, so this truck in general, I love the extended cab. He's got custom seats in it. They're SS sheets from a Chevy, so it's actually very comfortable in it. It's got the gray and black two-tone interior, so it looks really good with this black paint. Because some of the interiors from the 90s, man, oof. But Ford did it really well. I'm really digging this interior. For a 90s truck, I'm really, really digging it. Ford's always had really good interiors, in my opinion. Some of the best in the biz, actually. It's got, the bench back seat, which in hindsight, it's kind of like my bench back seat. It's there. Do you want to use it? No, but it's there. And that sound, I mean, out of that 12-inch stack, it's so addictive. No, you're not going fast, but it's such an addictive, old-school diesel sound, and I absolutely freaking love it. Like I said before, 7.3 liters is a very reliable motor. They do have some electrical issues. and some I think injector issues depending on what year you get. But they are a bulletproof motor. Even turning them up with the TS6, I think I said that right, TS6 position switch and the Edge version, they're still a very reliable motor that will get you from point A to point B very reliably. Of course, they're a solid axle front truck with a leaf spring, so they're gonna not ride like a brand new 2018 Ford Platinum. But, you know, it is what it is. It's owned by my good buddy Tyler. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. Tag will be popping up right now, and of course we linked down in the description. He's a great friend of mine. We actually met my first truck meet I did at the Norris Dam 2 years ago. We were just reminiscing on that and how the truck's changed. This has been a stock truck, a level truck on 20x14s, and now what you see now. So this truck has been built over time, like I'm building my truck. A lot of people don't realize this. Some of these trucks out here have gone through multiple different phases in life, where it was this, then it was that, then it was this or that. And it's so cool to see how it changes over time, because a lot of people, I call it the iceberg effect. A lot of people see the final product and they're like, oh, mommy and daddy bought it, or oh, this or that, or oh, blah, 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 blah. Tyler has sunk his hard-earned money, his time, his blood, sweat, and tears in this truck. This is his baby. Like, at the end of the day, this is his truck that will probably never sell or get rid of, just like my K1500. So, ending on that note, thank you all so much for watching the video. If you like the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Join the Trucks and Water family. We're constantly growing and changing and trying new and better things. We're almost at 4,500 subscribers, creeping up on 5,000, guys. Keep up the fantastic subscriptions, the likes, the comments, and the views. I can't thank you all so much for that. Comment down below what you think of these 7.3 liters and what your opinion is on them, and if you ever own one, or your family own one, or whatever. So that being said, I hope you all have a great day, and remember, never give up on your dreams.